So, let's get this Mage Hunter started. Continued. Excuse me. I just realized, I think I've had Myvan Sphere this whole time, and I keep forgetting to put it on my bar as a passive, even though it's not actually leveled up. I mean, that's a smidgen of damage absorption. Oh, right. I totally forgot. Again, just start with that. Out of my way. That was like an immediate stun right there. I'm getting pretty close to where I think I might be dropping Word of Pain. It's been really nice for leveling up, but
I can't do that.
I think if I put those points, like I think we're gonna need them on Myvan Sphere soon. Hey, what are you guys doing in there? That's not your room. Hey, J-Rod Rizzle. See, the thing about, like, Word of Pain is because I'm not focusing on, like, its secondary things, I don't know that we're really gonna keep it. It used to be a cuddly stream. It still is a cuddly stream. I don't know why my nose is like dripping now. It's actually a little annoying. Do you mean like having your character be like level 50 at the end of normal? Or be like level, what, 100 in early ultimate, I guess? You know, over leveling where it's like you yourself are over leveled? compared to where you'd normally be. I think it's fine. Like the game scales. The game scales really well. So at least until 100. At 100, it actually gets a little trickier, especially in the expat content. Working class Jeremy's. Did you mean to all caps that? Nah. If you're like 90 in ultimate, you should be fine. You should just be fine. I think there is a bit of a jump at 100, but maybe that's just me.
I can't do that yet.
It was really hard to tell for my builds if 100 was a jump. Hey, Elf Eater. And I'm doing a Panetti's Mage Hunter.
I can't do that yet.
Me or J-Rod. Cause I don't clear the expat content on normal and elite. I go and grab the coven, so they'll be gaining reputation, but I usually don't go in for. I usually don't go in deep on the expat stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, Pikachu song. Yeah, I don't go for the resistance because they only level off of like the X-Pack exclusive content. God, that sounds weird to say for Grim Dawn. But yeah, they only level off of the Vanguard, so I don't really bother with them until the very end game. And let's face it, there's sort of like one thing you need from the resistance, and you only need that on one character. Is that? I can't see that name. Hang on. Shadow. Okay. Hey, Shadow. Sorry, your name rolled neon green on my screen, so that's hard to see on the white default background of Twitch. Oh, I need to update a panel real quick before I really go in deep on this place. Because I did my Spellbreaker guide. So I need to get a link for that real quick. It's funny to look at video statistics, like the graphs, more recently, because of the like up jump in numbers. There's just a spike. Very obviously where I started posting the expansion content. Glad you're enjoying it. I'll probably play more of the Druid. I'll probably play more of the Druid today. Like, that just needs a break between the links. One more quick at it, I swear. Ooh. Let's see if that actually works. I don't know what a line is gonna do on this panel. Like that. Okay, we're good. Let me just make sure this links to the YouTube video. Okay. That, and that. Yeah, like early Ultimate is still fairly easy, so I wouldn't really worry about it. J-Rod, just it's fine. So that can do like a stutter step, huh? Not that you actually really need the stutter step, Word of Pain.
That skill's not ready.
Oh yeah, yeah. Savagery on the Druid is no joke. Like, you wouldn't expect it because it is kind of a spellcaster, right? To be good at giant two-handers. But it is actually kind of good at using giant two-handers. See, I could see a couple ways to take a Death Knight. Because if you go two-hand, you can combine Force Wave and Harbinger of Souls.
That skill's not ready.
Because Harbinger has casting speed and lifesteal. And you can combine it with Bone Harvest, right? Hey, Fleur. So if you combine it with Bone Harvest, like Bone Harvest would probably hit like a truck. Force Wave would be spamming. They hit in about the same area, and then because Force Wave scales off of casting speed, because Force Wave scales off casting speed, you can use Harbinger quite well. So, Nithil, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Loris. See, it's funny you mentioned using savagery as a druid, because I was actually thinking of doing that. Only I would actually use Trojans instead of Primal Strike. My idea would be I'd go for the Direwolf Crest. I'd go for the Direwolf Crest, and that'd be my way to dual wield. And here's the weird part: I would consider dual wielding Star Keepers, Trojan Star Keepers, because the mythic one gives you another meteor on your Trojans. So if I have 2 of those, that brings us to 5 meteors. And I have the Star Fury Emerald, the mythic one, on my druid, so I could get it up to 6 meteors. I'm trying to focus on Dreegs and Shadow Strike. My Witch Hunter doesn't use melee, so he actually uses the Quill Throw of Dreeg, mostly to proc, mostly for proccing Lethal Assault on Amras's Blade Burst. So let's see what we got here. We can increase our damage and resistances. We obviously don't have our seal yet. I'm saving that. I'm actually going to go for the casting speed increase, even though it's going to be minimal for now. Ooh. However, since you're asking what weapon you want to use, I would say I'd probably say the Dreeg set dagger on my main hand. If you're dual wielding, I'd say the Dreeg set dagger with I don't remember the item name. I think the Mad Queen's Claw could work too. Oh, Loris just mentioned it. Plague Bearer of Dreeg, I think, is the other one. Alright, we're going up here. Tactician with Elemental Cadence, Word of Pain. Oh, how's it working, Clobber? I honestly want to know, because I don't know exactly where to tier the Tactician right now. Because I've been told by some people to do S tier, but I've also been told by some people to do A tier. And I'm mostly interested in how easy it is to gear a Tactician, because I think maybe the Inquisitor stuff might have some gear requirements across the class combos, at least to handle ultimate. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be, if the Tactician is gonna be in A tier or S tier. And I think that's the one thing that's keeping me from fully saying, yes, it's one of the best class combos, is I don't know how well it gears. How easily it gears. Okay, so we got the 10 Eldritch. 10 Primordial is just 1 point away. But I may pick that up on another thing somehow. So let's start into... We'll do the Jackal. I like the Jackal more than the Vulture. But we'll get the 10 there. And I am going to put 1 point on that Primordial piece just to get Ultos unlocked. Yeah, I can imagine. Because that's the... Because that's the middle part then? Are you using an ability to get that? You get it from arms? Okay. See, because to me, that kind of makes it sound like a Nightblade. Because Veil of Shadow basically does that, right? Or, yeah, it is Veil of Shadow.
Work down that. We cannot simply march our force quick. Think.
I think we actually need to grab up one of each of these.
Skill's not ready.
Hey, Parashara?
My, what a curiosity.
So I grabbed up one of each of the things just to turn quests in to get experience. I forgot I said I was going to do the opposite of my Necromancer. Die, Aetherial Scum, die! Wow, she actually hurts quite a bit. Like, quite a bit. That's... Ow. Okay, I hit the potion button, but whatever. I also note I haven't fought Anasteria in something like... What? A year?
Skill's not ready.